In this episode of BEA Conversations, we are speaking with Edmund and Mandy from SAYGRACE SG. And they are actually in my kitchen where we're going to do a food trial series starting with how to make yummy cookies, guys. So they're gonna show me some, not all, of their trade secrets, and let's see what they're showing me. So if I were to ask you what is one secret ingredient that makes this cookie so successful, because how many have you sold so far?
We're close to 10,000. Yeah.
10,000. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. 10,000 within how long?
Since early June.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
Like just over 3 months? Almost 3 months.
July, August. Four
4 months.
4 months.
Yes,
4
I
months.
can count.
Yeah. So yeah, it's been 4 months and we are close to 10,000 cookies sold.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what do you think is your success?
Well, actually this signature cookie, we call it the 3C.
Okay.
It is
The chewy chocolate chunk.
Yes, correct. So we ourselves, we love chocolate chip cookies. And I think over the past years, we have been baking, now and then. And even for my daughter's first birthday, I also baked them for her gifts, to give to all our friends and family. So I think we've had good feedback on how good it is. And actually, it just, this SAYGRACE business came about quite naturally and organically at the start of COVID.
Okay, so before the retrenchment, we actually had this unpaid leave that we had to take. It was mandatory. So in order to keep the staff in office as part of the payroll, so the only way to sustain that would be to go on unpaid leaves, and that means a certain percentage pay cut. So with that coming into the picture, I was just discussing with Mandy that we have to do something to supplement the income, and both of us, as Mandy mentioned, we love cookies. So and Mandy, since because she had a bit of F&B background since poly, and she had this one and only recipe for a chocolate chip cookie. So we worked on it. I know that it is actually quite a common snack, but we just wanted to make it different. We had this one vision in mind, which is to make it the best there is in Singapore. So that's how we worked on it. And that's also one of the reasons why we kept to only selling just one cookie instead of having like a wide variety. We just want to be the master of just one, and then just sell it the best in the best version it is. And so that's how it all came about. And ever since then, we give to friends. We even what do you call that? Organized tasting sessions where we invited a few friends over. We even send them over just to get their feedback, their honest feedback. Friends whom we can really trust wholeheartedly. And with their feedbacks all coming in, we collated everything. Just we did a bit more fine tuning, and boom. It's I think the rest is history.
And I think the interesting thing is it wasn't a perfect cookie from the start. For us, it was a journey. It was always us fine-tuning the recipe to what we have today. And I think the feedback that we receive from our customers, our friends, is the testament to the good cookies that we bake. So it's very humbling, and at the same time it's been an exciting journey for us. Actually, we did have negative feedback. Not really about how the cookies taste, but really about how your business is going to be like, right? Someone even said to us before, hey, why are you doing cookies? The market is so saturated. There are thousands of home bakers out there, home-based businesses. Some of them are even full-time. You guys are only doing part-time and you are only doing one cookie, so why bother, right? But I think at the end of the day, when you produce something that you are really passionate about, and if it brings you joy and it brings your customers joy, just focus on what delights them, instead of the people that are negative or rather the feedback that is negative, because I think at the end of the day there's so much more that will take us further than to hold us back. So just take that leap of faith. You'll never know where it lands us.
Where do you think the future will be?
Wow.
Actually, we're quite clueless. We're just living in a way, week by week. We honestly don't really have a full-fledged business plan. It's just Ed and I on the business forefront. I'm doing the baking, the preparation. He's doing a little bit of BD and all the customer engagement. So it will take a while for us to really plan out. But at the same time, I think we don't want to lose momentum. We want to continually build on the network of friends that we have gained over this past few months. It's been really encouraging because we've made new friends. We have made new allies, and they have actually come in terms of being our collaborators.
Great.
Yeah, like
Causes for Animals?
yeah, Causes for Animals was one of the societies that we support, help raise a bit of money and funds for the shelter animals. And then we also teamed up with one of our friends who's running a home-based florist. Yeah, and that was for our Teachers' Day special. So I think, we are looking at seasonal opportunities to write on the spirit of gifting. Yeah, I think what we've learned also is that ever since we started the cookie business, people don't just buy cookies for themselves. They buy it for their friends and their families, and it's really out of love, right? And that is really a reflection of how Singaporeans are so gifting. Yeah.
Yeah, this is your story is such a beautiful Singapore story, because it doesn't matter about, of course business plans matter, but I think at times like this, you did the absolute right thing by focusing on your customers, the like, the dislike, taking the feedback in, changing the cookie formula which is you're putting a lot of love, and also just say, hey, it is what it is now, let's see what the future brings. But keeping to your own belief, your core belief of the impact that you want to make, your purpose together as a couple, I think that is the magic of your success. Alright guys, I am trying SAYGRACE SG cookies. Okay, I tried the after packaging, sent to my house, that SAYGRACE SG cookies, but not the one fresh from the oven.
How does it taste?
Amazing. Amazing.
Chewy enough.
Very chewy. I love the texture.
Do you like the salt?
The sea salt. The aftertaste. Yum. Yum. Okay.
Oh, the chocolate smell.
Look at this. Yum. So, tell us, how do we buy your cookies? Where do we go to buy your cookies?
Well, you can follow us on Facebook or Instagram, SAYGRACE SG, and you can just DM us.
Okay.
We are just a DM away.
And how do you sell them? In packets of 6?
Okay, there are boxes of 5, 8, 12 and 20 for your parties. And at the same time, we also have another latest edition, which is the 3C Max, which is a larger than life
The
cookie.
amplified version.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow. How big
correct.
is it? The size of this plate?
A little bit smaller, but large enough to surprise you.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Alright guys, thank you so much. Thanks for coming to our home.
It's our pleasure.
So bad.